If you want to start investing in the stock market but are worried about losing your money, you are not alone. 90% of beginners lose money in the stock market, not because it's too risky, but because they don't understand how it really works. Don't worry, in this video, I'll show you a global step-by-step blueprint that shows exactly how to start investing wisely, whether it's US stocks or Nigerian stocks, even if you have little money or no experience, so you can start building wealth today without falling into the traps that sink 90% of beginners. If this is your first time on this channel, you are most welcome. My name is Rikia, your trading and investing coach, and on this channel I teach you how to build wealth and gain financial freedom through trading and investing in the financial markets. So if you know you want to learn more trading tips, strategies, and get weekly market insights, then you can hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification to get notified anytime I upload a new video so you don't miss out on any new updates or videos that I post. Don't worry, it's absolutely free, so you don't need to pay a dime to do that. And you can also give a thumbs up to like and share and help this video get at least 1000 likes. So without further ado, let's dive in. So what is the stock market? The stock market is like a giant supermarket, but instead of groceries, you buy tiny pieces of companies. These pieces are called shares or stocks. So the stock market is simply where people buy and sell small pieces of companies called stocks or shares. In the US, that means buying stocks of companies like Apple, Tesla, or Microsoft on the Nasdaq or New York Stock Exchange. And in Nigeria, you could buy shares of companies like Dangote Cement or Guaranty Trust Bank from the Nigerian Stock Exchange. When you buy a stock, you're literally becoming a part owner of that company. When the company makes more profit, your shares becomes more valuable. So for example, let's say you bought Apple stock at $100 and a few months later it rises to $150. That $50 gain is yours. The same goes if you buy shares in MTN or Dangote Cement on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. As the business grows, so does your money. Your shares increases in value, and you can also earn dividends, which is real cash paid to shareholders. So how do you get started? The first step is to choose a stockbroker or trading app. In the US, that could be Robinhood, Fidelity, or Charles Schwab. And in Nigeria, you have platforms like Bamboo, Chaka, and Trove that lets you access both Nigerian and US stocks. Once you download their trading apps and open an account, you can then go ahead to fund your account with any amount. You can start with as little as 5,000 naira or $10. Once you fund your account, you can buy your first stock or ETF. And here is the key. Don't chase hot tips. Invest in companies or funds you understand and believe in long term. Start with companies you understand and know what they do. Now, let's talk about beginner mistakes because this is where most people lose money. Most beginners lose money because of simple mistakes like 1. Chasing quick profits or meme stocks. They enter the market with a get rich quick goal, and this usually leads them to chase hype or meme stocks, just like the case of GameStop or AMC in the United States. Another one is investing money you cannot afford to lose. Some use their rental money, emergency funds, or borrowed cash to trade, hoping to double it quickly. This is one of the fastest ways to financial disaster. Another one is trying to time the market. Beginners often believe they can buy at lowest price and sell at the peak. But the truth is, no one can consistently predict market highs and lows. Even professional investors get it wrong. And the last mistake here is not diversifying, that is, putting all your money in just one company. Trust me, it is tempting to put all your money into one stock, especially one that you love or one that's trending, but you only end up creating massive risk by doing so. Most beginners lose money not because the market is against them, but because they fall into these traps. If you avoid these mistakes, you'll already be ahead of 90% of new traders. Most beginners lose money not because the market is against them, but because they fall into these traps. If you avoid these mistakes, you'll already be ahead of 90% of new traders. And to avoid these types of mistakes, follow this simple rule book. 1. When investing, have a long-term perspective. You invest for the long term. You think years and not days. 2. Don't jump in too fast. Instead, you should invest small amounts regularly instead of one big risky lump sum. This is called dollar cost averaging. With this, you don't need to time the market. You just need to be consistent, like investing a fixed amount every week or every month. 3. Always research the company before investing and don't just buy stocks because there's so much noise about it on social media. Study the company's financial report, look at their earnings, their leadership, and future trends. And 4, most importantly, control your emotions. Emotions can lead to panic selling when prices drop or buying because you see a stock is quickly rising. Fear and greed are what wipes out beginners. Stocks go up and down, so don't act on emotions. And where should you actually put your money? In the US, start with safe ETFs like BOO, which is an S&P 500 ETF, or VTI, which is the total market ETF, or QQQ, which is the Nasdaq 100 ETF. These ETFs give you exposure to hundreds of strong companies in one simple purchase. And in Nigeria, you can look at strong and stable dividend-paying stocks like Jitco, MTN, Zenith Bank, Dangote Cement, or ETFs like NGX 30 or 50 that track the market. Starting with ETFs reduces your risks while you learn, and these options spread your risk and grows your investment steadily over time. To make investing easier, here are some beginner tools. Use Yahoo Finance and TradingView to analyze stock charts. And for your free learning and research, use Investopedia or Morningstar websites. For Nigerian and global stocks updates, use Bamboo, Trove, or Chaka apps, or the NJX website. With these tools, you won't just be investing, you'll be investing wisely and making decisions like a pro and not a gambler. And that wraps it. Here's the truth. Investing isn't gambling unless you treat it like one. You don't need millions to begin, just the right tools and mindset. If you start small, use ETFs, avoid rookie mistakes, and keep learning, the stock market can be your greatest wealth building tool, and you'll be way ahead of most beginners in 2025. So don't wait until tomorrow. Start your investing journey today, even with your first $10 or 5,000 naira. If you want to learn the best strategies to trade stocks in the stock market, do well to check out this video here. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more investing guides and beginner-friendly tips, and share this with a friend who's ready to grow their money. And I'll see you in the next video.